Ever discovered your absolute best friend was actually just using you as a human shield for their own ego? So, this was college. Me and my roommate Tyler. He was the charismatic golden boy who everyone low-key loved, and I was the quiet guy who actually did the work. We decided to build a tech startup together. I spent 6 months pulling all-nighters, drinking straight espresso, and writing every single line of code. Tyler? He was the visionary. He handled the social media and talked big. I didn't mind at first. We were a team, right? Yeah, no. The second we started getting traction, things changed. Tyler started taking full credit. In interviews, he'd say things like, "Yeah, I built the prototype in my dorm." When I confronted him, he laughed it off and said it was just better for branding. I let it slide because I honestly wanted the business to succeed, but that wasn't even the worst part. 2 weeks before our biggest investor pitch, I caught him on a phone call with a major venture capitalist. He didn't know I was standing right outside the door. I heard him literally tell them I was just a temporary hired helper. He was planning to phase out after the launch. That's when I realized I wasn't his partner. I was his stepping stone. Honestly, something inside me just flipped. I didn't yell. I didn't cause a scene. Instead, I went back to my desk and spent the next 3 days embedding a specific command line deep into the core software update. Yeah, it gets worse. Launch night arrived. It was a massive tech convention. Tyler was on the main stage under the flashing lights, wearing a designer suit bought with our early funding. I wasn't even invited to sit in the front. He texted me right before walking out, saying, "Stay backstage, you'll low-key ruin the aesthetic." The crowd went quiet. He smiled, gave a massive speech, and clicked the button to launch the live demo on the giant projector screen. But the app didn't open. Instead, the screen completely froze. Then, a massive folder directory popped up, displaying every single time-stamped file, original commit log, and legal copyright registration under my name only, followed by a recorded audio clip of Tyler admitting he didn't even know how to code. The entire auditorium went dead silent. Tyler stared at the screen, sweating through his expensive clothes. The investors literally stood up and walked out of the room right then. He called me 60 times that night, screaming and crying, asking how I could ruin his life.